of representing the 95th District, which is in one of the original cities of our great Commonwealth, and I join others in thanking the Dolores McQuinn for putting this event together. And I am so glad. I'm going to be quick because I see what is happening there, and we're going to close out soon. But I am glad to participate in the VLBC events today, because today, with our actions here, we have sent a message that Black Virginians play too significant and undeniable a role in these 400 years for our democracy and our role in that democracy to be excluded, mocked, or ignored today. In these 400 years, we have fought with all that we are for freedom, justice, and equality. So today, we have paid homage to our ancestors who were in chains, those who fought for their freedom, those who served in the legislature before Reconstruction, and those of us today that carry the torch lit with the flame of democracy since the Civil Rights era. We who are elected leaders today play a special role in the historic continuum of progress. Now, it's interesting, if you think about the big picture, the VLBC has been working in our capacity for only 9% of the 400 years. And for some of us, Delegate Aird, we've only been here for 1% of those 400 years. But in that time, we have been a force to be reckoned with. We have been the voice of Black and underrepresented Virginians as we fight daily against the racist systemic vestiges of the transatlantic slave trade. For our districts and our people, we know that the commemoration of the beginning of our democracy and the bringing of enslaved Africans to our shores to Point Comfort are inextricably linked. So, members of the VLBC, we do not take lightly that our service in the Virginia General Assembly is linked to the 400 years of our complicated history. It comes with a heaviness in knowing that when we sit at our desks and we cast our votes, it is the fulfillment of our ancestors' dreams. And moving forward for the next 100 years, we must recommit ourselves unceasingly to uplifting the voices of those who typically go unheard and live at the margins and face oppression daily, to those who find themselves easy targets of bigoted bullies, those who need us the most. So when our nation and our Commonwealth commemorate the future anniversaries, we will know that our time in the legislature was not in vain, and we did what we were called to do to make this corner of the earth a little better. While we did not begin as full participants in this newly created democracy, we were brought to the shores as enslaved humans, and we are living proof that how a story begins is not necessarily how it must end. Our actions from today forward will begin to write the chapter of our next 100 years. From the silent generation to baby boomers, to Gen X, to millennials, to Gen Z, it's on us all to pull together, face our haters head on, and tell them no more. We must act like the free people we are, and every day work to maintain that freedom. We must see the intersections of oppressive systems and reject them for ourselves and for others. We must speak out even when our actions today will be met with the disapproval of those who only like us when we are quiet. If we, as we have done today, remain united and bold in the face of those who would try to take us back to chains, then our 500th year commemoration ceremony will occur in a more just and equitable Commonwealth, with our children's children looking up to the example we set and being empowered to do even more and to do better. It's on us to be the change and do the work, because our future depends on it. Thank you.